Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special session. I actually had it in mind to set this up pending when we'll have our live question and answer session. I understand that some of us might be having some difficulty comprehending some of, especially the practical aspect of what we have learned so far. And so I asked on the platform for possible questions that we can entertain today in this session. And I have two responses. One from Engineer Saki and another from Christy. So Saki asked the first question: when will the solution to the assignments be given? This is from Engineer Saki. And she asked the second question also: can some of these class activities be done live so that the topics are better understood? For example, assignment 3, question 3 and 4. This is from Engineer Saki. And then Ms. Christie now added, is there any difference between footer menu and footer website navigation? Please differentiate if any. Okay, so I'm going to start with saying this. The reason we have some assignments is so that we can go and do our homework. Because if I sit here and tell you everything, not everything will enter. But by the time you go and carry out research and you develop yourself, you get better awareness, you get better understanding than giving you everything. I'm very sure a lot of you don't even listen to this video from beginning to the end, from questions I've been getting on the platform. And I also know that not everything can be incorporated into the material. So everything you have here is just a percentage. The remaining percentage is left for you. You are supposed to go and carry out in-depth research and knowledge on the topics we have talked about here for better comprehension. However, Christy, we are going to look at this your question together. And your question here says, I'll look at yours first before I go back to Samuel Saki. Christy, you asked, is there any difference between footer menu and footer website navigation? I expected you to browse on this, so I'll simply browse on it on your behalf and we'll look at it together. I'm sharing my screen here. Okay, so this is where we talked on types of website navigation, and I can see here footer navigation. So I really would not know where you got footer website navigation from. I really would not know where you got that from, but I can see footer navigation. All the same, I still had to go check the internet. I'll look at footer website first. What does the internet tell us about footer website? Sorry, footer menu navigation. So the internet here says a footer menu helps your visitors to navigate to more content on your site or blog, and it's a great way to increase your page views. It is useful for adding links to contacts, a sitemap, a back to top button, terms of use, and so on. So this is what the internet is telling us about the footer menu. Now we've heard the grammar. How does a footer menu look like? We'll go to images here, click on images, and we'll see sample of footer menu. So that means what you see at the bottom of most websites, the list that you see at the bottom of most websites you open that takes you to other pages or other related websites is what a footer menu is all about. Now, Christy, I still went ahead to check for footer website navigation to see what I will come up with. And this is what I came up with. not just so direct, but I have here a footer on a website can help a visitor easily navigate to a new page. This feature can also prompt a visitor to take action or stay on the page. In other words, it's a valuable asset that can leave a visitor with a lasting impression of your brand, product, or service. And then I still want to click on the images here to see how it looks like. These are typical images for what I typed here, footer, website navigation. Let me click on this. So I can see that this and what I clicked on before look the same. So Christy, if you're watching this video, what we have just read and the images here looks the same. So back to your question, is there any difference between a footer? Is there any difference between a footer menu and footer website? I don't think so. I don't think so. They are both the same thing. They are both listed at the bottom part of your website pages listed there that takes you to other pages within that website. So I think that is basically the function of the footer menu. So Chrissy, I hope that answers your question. Now I'm back to Engineer Tamuno Saki. When will the solution to the assignment be given? I'm sorry, not all. In fact, the solutions, you might not get the solutions to this assignment. This assignment are supposed to help you to build yourself. If you get it right, you will know you have gotten it right. But I'm going to be assessing us, like I told us, and probably give you result of your assessment. So from the result of your assessment, you will know whether you have done it right or not. Now, if you follow the processes from the video, if you listen to the video from the beginning to the end, and then you study the material, you will not go wrong. It's only when you go straight to the material without listening to the video, that is when you will go wrong. For instance, in assignment number 3, I did not type assignment number 3 on the platform. So many people did not know there was assignment number 3 because they did not listen to this video to the end. That is the video for the 5 digital literacy. They didn't listen to it to the end. So they didn't know about assignment number 3. And it was intentional. This was just me trying to know or find out whether we are following up. But some people did, and kudos to those people that did, because your responses on the platform showed that you know what you were doing because you actually listened to the video. And then some people just looked at the question on the material and answered based on what they saw. And it also made me understand that they did not listen to the video as well. Because for instance, in the video I said assignment number 3, answer this on a Google Doc document. If you don't listen to the video, you will not know that you're supposed to answer this question on a Google Doc document. Remember, this was coming after we had talked about Google Doc, Google Slide, and Google Sheets. So this was me trying to test you to see whether you have gotten the hang of using the Google Doc document. That was why I said you should use this. But then some people just went ahead and submitted theirs in just normal straight document or whatever format, different from what was asked. So that's that. And then given the question number 2, why do we collaborate? In the video lesson, I mentioned that you should tell us how it has helped you as an individual. Don't just tell us why do we collaborate. You understand? Personalize it. But because so many of us did not listen to the video, we just went straight ahead to answer the question just the way we saw it here. We collaborate because it does this, it does that. That's the answer here, but that's not what I actually asked. In the video, I personalized the question. Tell us how collaboration has helped you to achieve your goal, especially in teamwork. So that was what number 2 was all about. And then for the person that said she's not aware of assignment number 3, this is assignment number 3. I didn't type it on the platform, but it's on this material that was shared, and I mentioned it in the video. And then this is the number 3 and number 4 of assignment number 3 that Engineer Saki is referring to, is making reference to in her question. where she said, can some of these activities be done live so that the topics are better understood? For example, assignment number 3, question 3 and 4. Question 3 here say, with your laptop, prepare documents and share with your teammates. Then number 4, here say, using your laptop, sign up on Microsoft Teams and add 2 users. Unfortunately, this process will take too long, otherwise it's something we would have done live. Me trying to, for instance, install Microsoft Teams, sign up, and then start adding users, which I might not have here and now to add, especially using my laptop, might take too long. But I will advise us, don't be discouraged. Start from somewhere. Like Microsoft Team has the mobile version, and most of us have Android devices. Go to Google Play Store, download Microsoft Team. I just did. And then when you do that, you see your contacts. When you download and you sign up to the Microsoft Team app, and it's ready for you to use, you see where you'll be asked to invite persons to use it. So, and from your phone, it's very easy because you have the list of your contacts in your mobile device. So you can easily just add your contacts in your mobile device, just quickly, like Engineer Saki and Engineer Loy. I'm sure both of you just got an invite each from me. That was me just setting up my Microsoft Team today, and I just quickly add you. Because you're not signed up on Microsoft, I couldn't really find you. But one moment, please. Okay, so as I was saying, Engineer Aloy and Saki must have gotten invites from me. So it's quite a straightforward process. So I still will request that every one of us install at least the mobile Microsoft Team in our mobile devices, and then collaborate. That's why we have a platform where we are all in. Ask questions on the platform, see who is willing to give their emails, who is willing to give their number for you to invite, especially numbers for Microsoft Team, because you need to use their number to invite them, their phone numbers to invite them. So you ask on the platform, you need 2-3 persons that will give their numbers for you to invite them to join your Microsoft Team. And then you add them, and then they might as well also add you back. So I still push that we get to install the Microsoft Team. I just did mine today. Where is it? Microsoft Team. Yeah, I just installed this today. And this is how the desktop view of Microsoft Team looks like. Unfortunately, I have not synced this with my mobile device, and I have my reason for not wanting to sync this personal computer with my mobile device. If I had, and then I have contacts that are on Microsoft Team already, I can chat. Remember, we said you can actually chat with them. So we have here to enter name, email, or phone number. So I can actually enter Engineer Saki. I can actually, like if I was to chat with you now, I can actually enter your phone number here and then type my message here. You can see here too. And then here, type a new message. After typing the message, I click on the send icon and you will get the notification. I just installed, like I just downloaded and installed and set up this Microsoft Team today in my personal computer, and then also this same with my mobile device. And I think it's actually very, very easy and straightforward to install. On your mobile device, simply go to the Google Play Store and type and search for Microsoft Teams. It will pop up. When you see it, you just quickly do the necessary installations, and you start adding your friend. You can add me and send. I expect to get plenty messages from us. In fact, as soon as you set it up, you can add me to your Microsoft team. Let's start collaborating from them. So, Engineer Saki, I hope this helps you. Like I said earlier, it will take too much time trying to download and set up and then add before I start searching. But if you follow the process, it's very easy. On your mobile device, go to Google Play Store and search for Microsoft Teams. Click on download, it will install, and then other settings can easily be done. And then on your personal computer, go to your personal computer, go to your browser and click on search for Microsoft Teams, but be sure that you are downloading from a secure website. You get like a website that is secure by Microsoft. Remember, yes, we talked about a secure website having the padlock sign to it. So if you see the padlock sign at a point here, the padlock sign, let me show you how the padlock sign will look like. Like what we have here. So if you see the padlock sign like what we have here, you know that you're browsing from a secure website. You can easily download and set up your Microsoft team. Just click on download, it downloads, and then you run it just the way you run your applications. You get. So practice makes perfect. If you don't practice, if you don't push, I've never done this before. Even before taking this class, I'd not done it because this system is new, but I just did it now and I did it successfully. So if I can do it, you too can do it. And then you also talked about, okay, both question 3 and question 4. Let's go back to those questions. With your laptop, prepare document and share with your teammate. This is question 3. I've already talked about question 4. So with your laptop, prepare document. Remember, I told us that we should use Google Doc to do this assignment, which I'm sure a lot of us did not get that part of the message because we did not watch the tutorial video. We did not watch it to the end. I think it's just very, 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 very few persons that actually may have watched it to the end. So, and now a lot of us, if you have your personal computer, might not have a Google, the ability to use Google Doc and all in it at the moment. But one very easy way to get Google Doc, not just Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Slide in your system, is to download the OneDrive, Google Drive. Download it. Remember, I talked about Google Drive and I told us it has it's the rectangular shape icon with green, yellow, and blue at the bottom. Remember, so this icon where my cursor is currently pointing at is the Google Drive I'm referring to. This is the icon for the Google Drive. So if I open this, you will see all the files that I've worked on previously stored in my drive. This is my drive. I have loads and loads of files stored there. I have loads and loads of files. I can access this file from any of my device that is signed into my Google Drive account. So now, because I have the Google Drive installed in my system now, I can access the Google Doc. Let me show us. I can access the Google Doc, I can access the Google Slide, I can access the Google Sheet. So this is the Google Slide, this is the Google Doc, and this is the Google Sheet. So let me open the Google Doc. This is how your page looks like, the Google Doc page looks like. Remember I told you it looks like the typical Microsoft Word does virtually the same thing as, excuse me, the Microsoft Word that we are conversant with. So you have your blank documents here. You have template for resume, different types. We have template for letter. We have template for project proposal, virtual, and then we have of course, these are my documents. And then you can, of course, browse for template online. There's template gallery. If I click this, we have more template, but you can as well browse for templates online if what you're looking for cannot be found here. But now we are talking about using Google Doc to do the assignment I asked us to do. And then I think where is the assignment again? Let me first of all click on blank sheet of Google Doc. So this is now my Google Doc page. It looks like typical Microsoft Word page with some changes, of course, but you can see, you can type here, you have your rulers, you have the different commands you can use all here. So if you were to use this, like I said, in that assignment, where is the assignment? What is teamwork? You have your answer for teamwork. Let's say teamwork is this. There's a place we talked about teamwork here. Yeah. One moment, please. Okay. Teamwork is a process of selflessly working collaboratively with others to achieve. So let's say this is the answer to that question that I want to answer. I'm not saying we should copy and paste, but I'm just trying to show us how the Google Doc document is used. So that's my answer. And then the next answer say, why do we collaborate? Let's assume that you have answered the reason why we collaborate. And then the next question now says, Engineer Saki, I'm attending to your question with your laptop prepared document, which is what I'm preparing, and share with your teammates. So let's say I've finished answering this, and then I want to save as just the same way. Save my documents. Okay. So you clicked on the box up here. This is your save as box where you now type the name of the file, however you want to name the file. So let's say in this case is digital literacy, class as the 5 assignments. Sorry, let's say that's the name for this document I've saved it. And they say we should share with if you share with your teammates, share with your teammates. So let's go back. Yeah, but now this is private to only me. This per law shows that this document is private to only me, nobody can have access to this document. But now the assignment here says share this document with your teammates. So I have to click here, add people and groups. Add people and groups. So who do I share this document with? Okay, I'll just share randomly. Kanem, I have I have some emails here that I can randomly share with. So when you click on it, you will see the emails of whoever it is you want to share with. If you see the email, you add it, and okay, you have simply shared the document with those teammates so they can access that document. I hope you understand me, Engineer Saki, and every other person. This is exactly what I mentioned. I say use the Google Doc to answer question 1 and 2. In fact, all the questions, because even the screenshot I asked for, you can screenshot it and copy and paste as images here of this Google Doc. And then at the end of the day, you save your work, give it a file name, and then share. You click on share, you type the email of the people you want to share. That's why I think keep emphasizing on collaboration. Because for you to get the email, you must ask on the platform, can anybody drop their email for me to use in collaborating for this assignment? And then they drop and you do it. And then you too can drop yours for some other person to use as well. So this is exactly what assignment 3, question number 3 is all about. Afterwards, you can close your work. Remember, this work is saved in your Google Drive. So you can access it, and the people you have shared with can access it because we have shared it with them. For now, this is not, for now, this particular document is not shared with anybody. But let me just randomly share with someone here. Let me just randomly share with someone here. I've shared with one of us. Notify people. The kernel will be notified that I've shared this class with her. And then I simply click send. We are sending an invitation to this person. Since there's no Google account associated with this email address, anyone holding this invitation will have access without signing in. They go, oh, this is not a Google account. Yeah, but she can still get it. Can still get it. Let me look for someone that has a Google account. Yes, Minika has a Google account. So let me share with Minika. Okay, Minika will be notified. I say share with you. So let me share with Engineer Blessing as well. So I've shared with Engineer Minika, I've shared with Engineer Blessing, and they will both be notified about the document. Exactly, this is a sample of what the question number 3 is talking about. So I simply click send. So both Engineer Blessing and Engineer Minika will both get notification on this. They can have access to this file, just this one alone, because this is the file I've shared with them. You can see that the padlock sign is no longer there because it's no longer personal or private to me alone. And it's indicated here that I have shared with 2 people. So that is that for how to prepare documents using Google Docs, and then how to share with a specific number. Now, the reason why this is useful for teamwork is I can prepare my work and share with members of my team. I simply have to get their email addresses. You can prepare your work and share with members of your team on the go. Just keep them updated. You don't need to call them or whatever. They just simply get notified on any new update that we post, because they have been given access to that particular file. So that is how that works. And the same thing is applicable to the Google Sheet and the Google Slide. Let's just open the Google Sheet. I'm going to close this now. This is saved, I'm sure. Yeah, this has been saved. I'm going to close this now. Remember, we are all learning. I'm learning as well. So I'm going to close this now and open a Google Sheet. Let's see how the Google Sheet works. So just like the Google Doc, we have different templates here. We have the to-do list, annual budget, monthly budget, Google Finance investment, and other templates within the template gallery. But I'm going to be looking at the blank sheet because the blank sheet gives us what we need to work with. Remember, I told us that the Google Sheet is similar to the Excel, Microsoft Excel that we know. And one very unique feature is the fact that it's represented in tabular form. That's what is unique about Excel. That is also unique about the Google Sheet. So you can see that you can do anything you want to do on your Google Sheet, just like you do on your Google Excel, and then you can still share. That's the distinctive feature with your Google Drive, the ability to share your work with other members of your team. But now this is private to only me. You can see the padlock sign, meaning this document is locked up. Nobody yet can have access to it, except I grant that access. This is untitled because I've not named it. Save. Do I want to save? There's nothing here to save, so I don't need to save. So, but let me just click skip. So add people. I can add people also. So I can still choose to add these two persons, Engineer Blessing, Engineer Minika, and then send. Sorry, Engineer Blessing and Minika, there is nothing in this document, it's just a tutorial purpose. But let's assume that we had the information or data here, they can easily access the data that would have been here. So that is that for the Google Sheet. You can see that because I have shared, the padlock sign is no longer here. The padlock sign has gone because now two other persons have access to this document. Is indicated here. Meanwhile, it is my document because it is my Google account. The F here stands for my first initial text. So that's my account. So that's that for the Google Sheet. Let's just quickly look at the Google slide. I'm going to close this now and open the Google slide. So just like the Google Doc and the Google Sheet, we have different templates for the slides. We have several templates, but let's look at the blank slide. So you can see it looks just like your Microsoft PowerPoint. The only difference is that it has the ability for you to share as well. And remember, like I said, anything you work on in your Google Drive, you can access it with any other device, as long as you are signed into your Google Drive account. For instance, you can have 3, 4, 5 devices, not just mobile. Let's say you have a PC, a personal computer, and you have a mobile device, and you did some work on your personal computer, sign into your Google Drive account. You can access the work with your mobile device that is equally signed into the same Google Drive account. So that's the plus. And let's say you are not even with any of your devices, but you have access to your mobile, your Google Drive account. By having access, that means you have your password to it. You can easily access it using any device that is connected to the internet, but you have to be careful to log in and log out so you don't leave your information unattended to at the end of your session. So that is that. So you can share, you can choose not to share. So that's that for the Google Drive. You can use it to work on your Google Doc, your Google Sheet, and your Google Slide. And it's very, very easy to get. If you don't have your Google Drive in your mobile device, for instance, you simply have to go to, for Android devices, simply have to go to the Google Play Store, and you'll be able to access this Google Drive. And when you install the download and install the Google Drive in your device, it automatically comes with this package. That is the Google Doc and the Google Doc, the Google Sheet, and the Google Slide automatically comes with a full package. And then on your personal computer, like I didn't actually have Google Drive installed in this computer before today, but I had to just go online. Remember, when you're going online, you must be careful where you're going online to get the information from. In this case, I had to go to Chrome because Chrome is a a website that is Google friendly. So I had to go to Chrome. So it was actually in Chrome that I got access the Google platform, from which I now downloaded the Google Drive from. I remember, like I told you, you have to be sure that you have the padlock sign like we do here before you go ahead to install. If you are trying to install and you don't see this padlock sign, that means that website is not secure. So you don't install. So when you're trying to install, you see that the padlock sign is missing, don't install, please. Because remember, we talked about websites that are cloned to look like the original. We talked about it in our previous classes. So you don't go and leave trails of data concerning you that you wouldn't want to just allow to be flying around in the internet. I hope this goes a long way in clarifying some of our uncertainties concerning the classes. I look forward to having the live question and answer session with us, and I'll try my best to answer the questions that we will come up with. Thank you for staying with me till now. See you some other time.